I grew up in a single-parent household. We were raised in the Episcopal Church, but I knew nothing about salvation or having a personal relationship with the Lord.
We didn't have a church life to speak of. That didn't happen for me until I was 17 years old, visiting with aunts and uncles and cousins who were all believers. It was then that I accepted Christ.
So when we actually first met, I was a nurse up at Grossmont Hospital, and Bill was a pharmaceutical rep.
I spent a lot of time in all the hospitals around San Diego County, but particularly at Grossmont. And it wasn't always because of the nature of the drug, it was because Bev was there. So
We were married December 4th, 1988.
when Bev and I started attending Shadow Mountain together, it was during a stewardship emphasis month.
I learned more in that one service than I had learned in all my years of attending Episcopal Church, and I found this fascinating. I called Bill into the room and I said, "We need to tithe."
We kind of looked at each other like, wow, we know we should, we really want to, but how are we going to?
Finances were for me somewhat of a sacred cow because I had worked so hard just to have some financial stability. So money was a much more of an issue for me.
But I firmly believe that between the Lord working through my wife, that it was going to be just fine.
And so we started tithing, and we've never stopped. Not long after we started tithing, the church was beginning plans to build the sanctuary that we're in now. We were in a time in our lives where we needed a new roof on the house. And I currently had saved up at this point about half of that. And I felt led that we needed to give this money to the building fund. Over the next weeks to months, some extra income came into us, totally unexpected, that was more than double the amount that we had given for the building fund. It taught me not that when I give, I can expect to receive more. That was not the idea. To me, this was the Lord acknowledging me and my obedience to Him.
Financial difficulties will come for a period and they'll be gone. But we have our health. We have the health of our family. Those are things you can't get back. Those are things when they're gone, they're gone.
This financial obedience, it doesn't necessarily bring you financial blessings. It brings you blessings in more ways than I can even describe. If you're considering tithing and you feel like this urging is coming from the Lord, don't hesitate. Do it.
Follow the Lord's leading. Trust Him in every way. And in terms of your tithing, taste and see that the Lord is good.